My titty dance is fake, Natty. So the everybody's a fake Natty stance. Don't believe nobody, blah blah blah. It's the easy route to take. It's easy. It's pain free, and when you're right, you're right. A broken clock is right twice a day. It's like your friend who's the tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist. Everything's a conspiracy. Every single little thing that happens in their life, whether it be on a major political world level down to them not getting a promotion at their job. It's all a conspiracy. And when one proves itself right, they're like, oh, see, I'm not crazy. I told you, you guys all think I'm crazy, but look at that. I was right about it all along. Neglecting the other 99 things that they missed on. But you can't prove they missed because you can't prove it. You can only be proven right. Like with the fake natty shit. If you say everybody's a fake natty, you can't be proven wrong because people will take drug tests. People will get random out of meat testing, which happens in certain federations at the highest level. And there's nothing they can do. Like, people are still going to be skeptical. Oh, well, it's easy to beat drug test, or, they knew the test was coming. A drug test is just an IQ test, etc. So you can't prove yourself natural. So what's the fucking point, right? But you can be proven the other side. You can fail a drug test. You can be proven fake. So that's all you'll ever see is, oh, this person proven to be a fake natty. This person proven to be a fake natty. Nobody's ever going to be proven natural because you can't prove it. So it's easy to be right all the time if you're going to assume that everybody is a fake natty, because you will only be proven right. You will never be proven wrong. And like I said, that's just it's easy to be cynical. It's easy to think that way. And, it's the path of least resistance. You're going to be right. So let's, going back to Joe Schmo, the conspiracy theorist at his job, he's been working here 5 years, up for a promotion. He doesn't get the promotion. Jack Schmack gets the promotion. And it's a conspiracy. Jack Schmack's back there sucking the boss's dick, or whatever the case may be. And, you can't prove that it's not a conspiracy, but, Joe Schmo comes in. He's a solid worker, comes into work, but, he's a little unkempt, doesn't shave every day. Maybe his clothes are a little wrinkly. He just does his job, nothing more, nothing less. Takes sick days, which he's allowed to take. Takes his vacations, blah, blah. Jack Schmack, on the other hand, comes in. His clothes are clearly ironed every day. Maybe he wears cologne. He's clean shaven. He's there 15 minutes early every day. He's never taken a sick day, et cetera, et cetera. And he does all his work and then some extra. All right. It's not a conspiracy why he got the promotion. But if you think everything's a conspiracy, it's going to be a conspiracy for Joe Schmo. And that's what it is. It's, woe is me. I can't achieve this. I'm doing everything. He thinks he's doing everything. And he's doing everything at a base level. But he's not going above and beyond. So he's not getting the results that Jack Schmack is getting. So Jack Schmack must be doing something extracurricular, something not natty, to get that promotion, if you will. So it's one of those things. It's real easy to call that out and say everything is a fake natty and look like you're correct, and you're going to capture a certain amount of audience who is in that same boat, who maybe, they're not going above and beyond. They have not put in the years, they've not put in the time and effort that some of these people have, and it's an easy way out to say, oh, fake natty. Not to say that there aren't some legit fake natties, because there are, and we see that happen. And you got to take a little bit of common sense, a little bit of applicable knowledge, like be in the game for a little while before you start formulating opinions. See what you can do for yourself, see what those around you have done, and for a little while, like, put in some years to really start to see the results, because it is a long game. It takes a long time, especially, drug-free. It takes a really long time to see some of the desired results of, maybe some of your favorite influencers or personalities, athletes, etc., whatever the case may be. Just saying that everybody is a fake natty or everybody is on gear is as ignorant as saying nobody is on gear. Like within like drug tested sports to say, oh, nobody cheats, everybody at the top is clean, that's why they're in this drug tested federation, etc. That's equally as stupid. And we do see that one proven wrong because people fail drug tests. You can go to USAPL's drug testing database, IPF's drug testing records, etc., and you can see people failing tests. Like, people do get caught. Elite lifters get caught. Kelly Branton got caught. You know, he was Canada's, I think he still has Canada's highest total ever, and he got caught cheating. So people do get caught. It happens. And lastly, I'm going to say, as a family man myself, and somebody who has gotten in trouble for drugs before, a marijuana charge of all things. It's funny to say that in 2024, but this was back in, I'd have to go look at the dates, like 06 or 07 in Central Florida. I had a bong with residue in it, and that was enough to be charged with possession, 20 grams or less, misdemeanor possession. But still, it ended up costing me almost $10,000 a year probation, classes I had to take, community service, etc. Thank you, Sheriff Grady Judd, Polk County, Florida. Holy fuck. But that's a tangent for another day. But steroids are a felony. And, you know, if they don't want users, don't get me wrong, because even going through the experience I went through with the marijuana charge, they try to flip you for the littlest thing. And, you know, I wasn't sacrificing myself over a misdemeanor charge. I was going to take my lumps. But you got to ask yourself that, are you prepared to get caught? Because it can happen. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, a lot of people don't talk about, but it's a felony. Obviously there's prescription TRT, and, you know, you can probably find certain ways to go get prescriptions, with, you know, modern clinics and stuff. I'm sure that's a thing. But I would imagine most users are also using other things. If they are only a TRT bro, you know, there's ways of getting other things, and that's something I think a lot of people don't want to do, don't want to have to deal with. I know personally, like I said, for me, that's something I'm not trying to get involved with these days. You know, having a son, being a provider, and needing to be there, the risk to the reward isn't there, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who are like that. I saw a major steroid bust in my city, back in Central Florida. It was in the newspaper. It was something like $1 million worth of gear. And, you know, I assumed they would have had to have caught somebody using, or a small time sale, which ended up leading to the big bust. Cause that's what happens. And you got to ask yourself too, for the, you know, the risk there, if you do get caught, you know, how far are you willing to go? What punishments are you willing to take? Or are you trying to, you know, would you sell out, et cetera, et cetera? There's, you know, the morality, the personal morality aside, there's a legal aspect to it that, you know, there's going to be some people that don't want to cross that threshold either. So, yeah, everybody is not a fake natty. That is a weak take to always look like you're right, and to have that sort of doomer red pill mindset, of, you know, cynicism. And like I said, thinking everybody is natural in natural federations is also, not good. So, you know, on that scale of being a complete cynic and being, completely naive, you know, use some common sense, and, you know, there's that middle ground that I like to talk about in comment sections, that's unfortunately boring and, you know, not captivating, but that's where reality exists, and probably where you should. Peace!